What's going on, folks? Today we're working on the boat. It is currently February 6th. There's still ice out on the water, but the Wisconsin River's open for a little walleye fishing maybe. So we're gonna get the boat ready because this old girl has got some issues, which include its trolling motor, a little funky, definitely a little funky, because the foot pedal that was with it when I got the boat didn't work. Well, it worked, but it didn't turn to the right. So I scoured Facebook Marketplace and found a working one, but then I brought my boat with to make sure it worked, and then that didn't end up working, and then I actually got it for cheaper, so that was actually kind of a good deal. Then all of a sudden it just started working. So then throughout the season, something happened. I think the one that wasn't turning right, the original foot pedal, started working, and then that one just took a shit. And then the other one was working perfectly fine, and then that one took a shit. So truthfully, I don't really know. Like, I had to take the whole thing apart and I figured out like what was causing that. It was this one screw that I had to tighten, and then it started working. And then it would stop working, and then I'd take it all apart and tighten that screw again, and still yet nothing would happen. So today we're gonna try and see if it works, because from what I recall, it did work. Like, it did work when I put the boat away. I was like, oh, let's check it one more time before I take this battery out and put it in my garage. All of a sudden it just started working. Like, it was weird because you could only press it you could press it to go left and right and it would work. If you clicked the propeller thing on the little foot pedal, if you pushed it too hard, it wouldn't work. But if you pushed it just slightly, it would work. And then if you used your hand, it would work, because you would just apply just enough pressure for it to make that connection, for it to run. It's been like that. And then before I put it away, I checked it one more time, and I was able to like put full force down on that pedal, like all my weight on that pedal, and then it worked. So it's a little bit confusing as to why it's being funky like that. So I'm gonna send one of the pedals off to this place in Minnesota to have it get worked on, and then see if I can get by with one of them that is working somewhat, because they don't make the pedals anymore, because this is an older trolling motor and they completely ditched that pedal, so you can't buy them. Or they charge like an arm and a leg for you to just get a used one that's probably 15 years old from like Facebook Marketplace. So it's like, holy shit. Because for that price on Facebook Marketplace, for maybe even a newer one than this, it's like the same price. Like, the pedal is the same price as buying just a brand new trolling motor that probably has more thrust to it, like 120 or maybe like 110 or whatever these ones go up to. Because I think this one is, I can't remember, it doesn't really matter, but it's higher up there. It's not like, I don't think it's 55, I think it's like 75 maybe? I don't know, I can't remember, but it really does move this boat around. So we're gonna hook it up and see what pedal works. And hopefully I remember correctly which pedal is which, but let's hop into it. So first things first, let's actually put the trolling motor onto the front of the boat. Yeah, I haven't posted about this boat either. So the whole story of this boat is that I bought it from my cousin on my mom's side, who was big into muskie fishing. And it's a 1986 Lund Mr. Pike 18. So that means it's an 18-foot boat with a, you know, it's got the console and everything. It's got the helm. And this puppy's got 100 horsepower Mercury on the back, 2-stroke. And this, I've gotten this thing up to like 40. This thing rips. Like, absolutely rips. This is a beautiful engine. And that's the highest engine that you can have on this. Because when my cousin bought it, I think it had like a 45 horsepower motor on it. And then it actually had 2 of them on it. And then it's a 1999 Mercury 100 horsepower 2-stroke. So it rips. It rips pretty good. So, I mean, this boat's got everything you need. I mean, you can fit, there's 4 seats in the back, one in the front for a leaner. There's 2 compartments for tackle, and then there's a live well, which is awesome. And then I set it up in the back, so I have 2 tanks, 2 10-gallon tanks back there. Or, yeah, I think they're 5 or 10, I can't remember. And then I got obviously the motor in the back. I got everything set up. I just got a new seat for Christmas that I gotta put a new bottom on, but let's stop yakking, or yapping, and get this trolling motor on. I mean, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is just slide it on. Maybe it's not as easy as I remember. And then it should just stop right there. All right, we got the trolling motor in. Now I gotta throw the battery in. So this is the pedal that I bought. And if I remember correctly, I think I ended up leaving the one that worked in the boat and threw the other one in here, I hope. So we're gonna try out the one that I bought first, but let's get the battery in. You guys might not be able to really see what I'm doing, but I'm literally just putting a battery in. I don't know why I'm even showing you guys, and you guys probably don't give a shit. It's actually pretty cool too, because for my birthday, I got a hummingbird for this thing. I mean, this thing's pretty decked out. I spent a lot of time on this thing. There's so much shit I had to do to it. There's a big ass pigeon in this barn right now. Holy shit, that thing's giant. Go away. Battery's plugged in. Trolling motor is reading that there's a battery plugged in. Foot pedal is connected. Deploy this mofo. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so this is a 55-pound thrust power drive. All right, let's make sure. Well, that works. Turns left, turns right, turns left, turns right. Alrighty, folks, well, trolling motor is actually seeming to work. Like, here, I'll hit it with my foot. You guys can maybe hear it, but here, I'll turn it up more. It's running, and I'm putting full pressure on it. Working perfectly. Left, right. Always seems to turn better left than it does right. It's running perfectly fine. That pedal's good. All right, so the trolling motor works. I'm actually hyped about that because I'm just sick of having boat problems, but everybody that owns a boat, you guys know. There's always problems with your boat. If it's trailer, like I guess the tires are attached to the trailer, so that would make sense. But you know what I mean. It could be big motor, little motor, trolling motor, helm, steering, starting. It could be so many things. It's just, when you own shit like this, it just goes to hell on you. So I'm really happy that this thing is working. Now, I'm ready for the season, and we might be taking it out somewhat soon. There might be a video coming of me going to the Wisconsin River with Tristan to catch some walleyes. We might do a little challenge. I've never fished the Wisconsin River, and I don't know if Tristan has either. So I'm a little nervous because I've never been on that river before, and I know there's a lot of like sand bogs or there's a lot of shit in there. I'm pretty sure. It's probably somewhat easy to avoid if the buoys are out, but I just have no idea. But we may go out there soon within the next couple weeks possibly and try and get on some early season walleye, which would be a lot of fun. Because I've never really caught that many walleye like with a rod and reel. So we got this figured out. So that was like step one for the boat. And now, you guys probably can't see this, but this was last registered in 2016. I tried to get it registered last year and I couldn't. All right, I scratch that. I did, but somebody else had the same, I think it was It was either the hull ID or the registration number was the same. And it hadn't been registered since like the 90s or like the 80s or something like that. So it hasn't been registered in a very long time. So I was supposed to get tags for it last year and I never did. So it's in my Go Wild account as under me that it's my boat, but the tag is not here because something's wrong with the ID number. So I'm gonna have to go into the DNR. I did kind of get to my parents' house a little late, so I may not be able to make it because it's like 2:15 right now, and I think they close at like 5. Or maybe they even close at 4. I don't know, they close pretty early. But if I don't get it done today, we'll get it done tomorrow. And then they'll show up here and I'll be able to put them on. And I'll have a receipt that says that I purchased the registration. Because, oh, now that I remember that, I gotta grab all the paperwork for that because I'm pretty sure I have the receipt that says I did buy one. So I won't have to buy another one. But I don't know if I put the receipt in there. Let's, all right, trolling motor's good. On to the next stuff that we have to do. Crack our little storage thing open right here and grab our stuff. Oh, I need some fucking lube in it. All right. So what all do I have in here? Oh, it's already have the sheet. I could have had this shit figured out last year because that was from May. It was May 5th. It was May 5th, 2023. And then this is what I should have filled out a year ago. Coming on a year ago. So I must have gotten this when I was at the DNR place. I should go in there and actually talk to them about this because these are the things I needed. But I don't want to send this in the mail. Like I want to get it done like today or like in a day. So, oh, I think she gave this to me because it was messed up in the first place. So this was just like a receipt thing, and this is also a receipt for the registration. I thought I had the title. Turns out I have neither the title nor the fucking registration. Well, obviously I don't have the registration because if I had the registration, it would be on the side of my boat right now. So I need these two things. So this is somewhat taken care of. I'll keep you guys updated on that when I can get to it, because I don't want to send the shit in the mail. And I got like, it's like the main DNR place in Madison, big old facility right off of Fish Hatchery Road. So I could just go there and get it dealt with. So we're done with that. Trolling motor's good. Registration stuff, got to figure that out. I think the next thing I want to do on the boat here today is I got a new seat like I was telling you guys. So I want to put that new seat onto one of the bottoms of these. I also want to clean the boat a little bit. I may do that a different day when I can take it outside and actually have some better lighting so I could really deep clean this thing. I want to pressure wash it too. I got to fix this board that covers up where I put all my life jackets and the throwables. And actually I don't put my throwable in there, I put it over by the battery, but I gotta fix that, which I could do today. I got a lot of shit I gotta get done, and I'm also recording a video, but let's get on to putting that seat onto one of these bottoms, and hopefully it works, because I got a couple seats that I don't use because they're old, and if you lean back on them, they just, where the hinges are that attach to the top, like the back of the seat, are just ripped out because the seats are probably as old as the boat. Let's get onto that right. Alrighty folks, we got the base off one of my old, sorry I'm out of breath. So fucking out of shape. But I got one of the bottoms off of one of my old chairs that doesn't, it's broken, like I said. Some of them are broken. The bases are still somewhat okay. It's a brand new seat. Would be kind of nice if I got a brand new base for it, but this will work for the time being. So I'm gonna put this on now. Hopefully it doesn't kick me in the ass. Here, I'll show you guys what the seat looks like. It's a pretty big seat. Really tall back on it. Looks really comfortable. Glad my parents got it for me for Christmas. Everything lines up perfect. Should be good. It's kind of, I'm gonna do them just very lightly because I barely cranked on that and it was already tight. So let's see if we can get this one in. I just grabbed like immediately. All right, so that one's in. This may be a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. That one's already tight. So now we're gonna go around and just tighten them all. And then we're gonna check and see how it feels in the boat. We're getting somewhere today. Let's go. Already worked out, got my workout in. Worked on some business stuff that I'm gonna be trying to get going. And possible schooling that I might go to for video stuff, which is gonna be cool. It's outdoor style video production. So help me make better videos, edit better videos, and possibly get a job out of it. So that'd be really cool. There's not really much of a market in Wisconsin, or Madison at least, because I tried looking up other, you know, production companies, video production companies for like hunting and fishing, and I didn't find any in Wisconsin. So just I don't know, just talking to you guys about stuff, but this thing's in. Let's fucking see what happens. New seat going in. Let's see how this thing revs. See if it locks in pretty good. The one thing I don't like about these older things is that they just pop out like that, but holy, here, actually, let me move the camera up for you. Damn. Whew. Wow. That is a nice chair. Very nice chair. I don't think it's really the chair. I think it's like how they designed it. Like you're not really super close to the helm, which kind of sucks, but you're still getting the job done either way. You're close enough. With my long arms, you can reach out and hit that one-handed. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with a. Set moms on the boat. Oh, you look 23. You're fine. You're not that old. They're pretty old. I kid. All right, but yeah, man, this is a beautiful chair. This thing is so comfy. And that was like super easy to install, so that was nice. I should lube up the rest of these. I put some like spray, like adhesive, not adhesive, but like lubricant, corrosion resistant stuff. So I'm gonna spray that on all of my seats right now. Check them out, make sure they all work good, and kind of probably put the cover back on, because I think I got everything that I need out of this boat for right now. I may mess around with another couple things. I think we're definitely looking good. I gotta put my Hummingbird back on. May do that when I actually bring the boat out of here. I might do that this week or maybe next week, because it's supposed to rain this week, Thursday. And then it's gonna snow next week, which is crazy. I mean, it's not really crazy because it does kind of make sense as to why it would snow, because it's like the beginning of February. But, you know, I'm done ice fishing. Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore because I fell in. That was scary. You guys probably already heard about that, because I think I talked about it in the last video that I still haven't edited. So this is gonna go out next week, and I still have to edit the other video, which is a collage of 6 days that you guys already saw, so I don't know why I'm explaining that video to you, but it was good, wasn't it? That big 28.5-inch walleye, dude, through the ice. I wish I would have been recording with my GoPro when it went off, because we were just smoking and joking, ripping darts, drinking beers, just got the shack down. All of a sudden, boom, flag at the end of the night. Big 28.5-inch walleye. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys at the next segment. Peace. All right, well, we got 2 of the seats. Hopefully I can get this one off. There we go. There we go. Powerful protection, rust and corrosion. Lubricant, protects all metals. Solvent, long-lasting, non-toxic, non-hazardous. Let's get her done. Let's open this up and sit on it. Oh, Jesus. She's good to go. Boom. All right, now we gotta do the leaner. I'm gonna go grab that. All right, we got the leaner. Let's get it sprayed. This one's been pretty good, but it's definitely gonna need a little bit of lubrication. Nice and smooth. All right, well, now we got the seats all dealt with. Gotta move on to the next thing that I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I'll see you guys when we get there. Well, we got the car cleaned. That was next on the list, was to get the car cleaned and get all my ice fishing stuff out of it, because I am done for the season, because I fell through the ice and I don't want to do that anymore. It might be somewhat safe in some spots, but honestly, I don't care. I just want it to be open water season. Now I had my good 3 weeks of ice fishing. Caught so many good fish like you guys saw. So I'm excited for the open water season. Just gotta throw the rest of the shit that I took out of my shanty back in the truck. Put it in my parents' crib. And that's pretty much it for today. See you guys later. It was fun having y'all here. Keep having fun. Peace.